Hey, excellent, Danny, Rebecca. Let's start with the review number 2 in language.
Copy
Number
this.
2. No, we don't have to copy. Remember that you already copied this in your notebook. This is a review. So we're going to review the topic that it says using words that mean no. No, like this Bugs Bunny that it's saying no. Okay, so some of our classmates were saying some examples of the words. That means no, it's the same of saying no, but in or using another word. Like this that we have no, known, not, never, nobody, nothing, nowhere, none. So this word, remember, they also mean no. It's the same of saying no. No, 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 but using different words according to the context and according to what we're saying. Yes. So you're not going to say no, no person. You can say no person or no one, but you can say also nobody.
Nobody.
Yes. Nobody, yes. And so instead of still saying
Nobody
no,
was here.
nobody was here.
Miss, I'm sending to the chat.
Chat.
No.
No.
No, that no.
No, that word doesn't mean no. This word means no, class. Does it mean no?
No, but no, that sound is the exact sound, but are different words.
That's right. We have
Like
the same
I can
sound.
say, I don't want, I don't, or I
Never.
I never, or no, I whatever, but I cannot say I no have idea. That have no sense because
That's right.
the you have to use the word no, not
No,
no or
I'm
no.
not, I don't have idea.
that's right. The word is no or not. But if you say no, this word it's the same pronunciation. Thank you, Joshua. You did an excellent job. You were like a teacher explaining to your classmates. No, it has the same pronunciation, but it doesn't mean no. It's not a word that means no. No, it's a verb. You say, I know
Miss,
everything. I know everything. That's not true, right? But it's an example. I know everything. You're saying just say. No, it's a verb, but this word doesn't mean that. This is not a negative. But if you say, I don't know everything, this is the negative word, the contraction. That's right, don't. That, yes, but no, remember, no, it has the same pronunciation, but that is not a negative word. It doesn't mean a no. Just these words that we have here today, no, no, never, nobody, nothing, nowhere, and no. Now, let's watch a video. You are going to enjoy, I think you're going to enjoy this video. Let me show you this video. It's a song, class. It's a song.
Please look my clothes.
It looks like a rap. I don't know if it's a rap or no. You're going to tell me if it's hip hop, rap, or I don't know what type of.
Yeah, baby, I'm tired of your negative reaction. So I wrote a list of your negative contractions.
As you can notice on the video, it has some negative contractions. You see, do not. That was just a video. The song using different hand and nuts. It was he saying hand and nuts. It's the contraction and without contraction, but in a negative, just using negatives. Now, remember that we can use some contractions where we're writing or we're speaking like this. We have a chart. For example, it's not. It's not Rebecca. So we say she isn't Rebecca. If, for example, if I point in another girl and I'm trying to say that she's Rebecca, I say, no, she's not Rebecca. She isn't. So isn't or is not, it's okay. It's the same. As you can notice, we just omit the letter O to write and we write an apostrophe instead of writing the letter O. Are not, aren't. Was not, wasn't. Were not, weren't. Do not, don't. Does not, doesn't. Would not, wouldn't. Should not, shouldn't, could not, couldn't, had not, hadn't, has not, hasn't, have not, haven't, did not, didn't. Look here, we have the same words, but just with contractions that they were displayed on the videos here. So these words, we can write sentences and did not. For example, we can say nobody did it. Okay, nobody, no, because it's negative. We can say boys, it's not true, right? Boys did not do the homework. So that is one sentence, but you can, instead of saying boys did not,
Didn't.
Didn't.
the homework, we say boys didn't, that's right, didn't do, the bird didn't do the homework. Excellent. So we can write even with contractions or without contractions our sentences or a paragraph or anything that you are writing on. Look here, boys didn't is the same, didn't do the homework. So here is the same, did not do. But instead of saying did not, two words, we just write one word because of the contraction, didn't do the homework. But it's not true, this is just an example. So we use contractions. We use contractions when we speak and also when we write, right? So don't forget this. We omit the letter O. In all these cases, we omit the letter O. Didn't, haven't, hasn't. But we're talking about negative. Hadn't, couldn't, shouldn't. That's negative. Okay? Now, let's go to the next slide. Here we have, okay, we're going to practice. In your book, you can find all this information that you need to study on page 332, 333, and also in extra practices, 371. Now we're going to practice this class. I'm going to share this link so we can practice using the verb to be. Okay, here it is, the verb to be. We're going to do it together. Complete with the affirmative of negative form class. So here, as you can notice in this worksheet, we have a check or an X. So if it is a check, it means that it's in a positive form, affirmative. If we have an X, it means that it's a negative form. We can use contractions or without contractions. So let's work together. Number one, it's a very old car. Which form of the verb to be? Remember that we have the verb to be, we have am, is, and are.
Did you send the link?
No, I'm not going to send the link. We're going to work together here.
But you
Yeah.
could send the link, you tell.
Later, I can send to you to work by yourself, but right now we're going to do it together. We have am, is, and are class. The verb to be, it can be am, is, and are. So we have
Yes.
is. When we say it, am, it is, or it are.
Is.
Is, so we're going to write is because it's in a positive form. That's right, so it is. Perfect. Now we have, okay, here Henry and Ian in the car. Are, because we're talking about they are. That's right, excellent. What about number three? George, my brother.
Is.
George
Is.
is, but here it says that we need to make it negative. How can we make negative this? We say is not. We can say isn't or is not. So let's use a contraction. Isn't. Perfect. What about I, a student? I
I'm a student.
am. That's right. We, 10 years old.
We aren't.
We aren't. That's right. Why aren't? Because it says that we need to make it negative. We say are not or we aren't 10 years old. What about number six? Becky.
Isn't. Isn't.
Becky in London. Isn't. Because it's negative. That's right. Becky isn't. The book.
Are.
Are in my bag.
Are. Why are? Because it's plural. The books are, they are. If it is just one book, it's
Aren't.
is. That book is in my bag, but the books
Aren't.
are.
Are.
It's positive. Now this
Aren't.
one, you aren't.
Aren't.
My best friend.
Alright.
Ben and Alex from Australia.
He's not.
Aren't.
Aren't.
Aren't from Australia. That's right. You, very tall.
Are.
Are. Perfect. Excellent. Now let's check here. In this second part, what we need to do, have or has, choose one of them. If it is positive or negative. So here we have, you have got or has got to pants.
Have got. Have got.
Got, that's right, you have got. I haven't got or hasn't got two brothers.
Hasn't.
Hasn't, I hasn't or I haven't?
Haven't.
No, I haven't.
I haven't, that's right. She have got or she has got?
She has got.
She have got.
She has got.
Have got.
He have got or he has got?
Has got. Has
got. They haven't got or hasn't got a bull.
haven't.
They haven't got. You haven't got or you hasn't got a camera.
You haven't.
Haven't. My dog have got or hasn't got a curly tail.
Has got.
Has got, my
got.
dog. We haven't got or hasn't got a monkey.
Haven't.
Haven't, that's right. Marty haven't got or hasn't got an old bike.
Hasn't got. Hasn't got.
Hasn't. My grandparents have got or has got a beautiful house.
Have got.
Have got, my grandparents is plural. Okay, perfect. Now let's choose this. Choose the correct answer, class. Here we have, has she got a cat? So what is the answer? Has she got
No,
a cat?
she hasn't.
No, she hasn't.
That's right. No, she hasn't. What is this animal?
A dog.
The dog. The option is a cat. That's right. So it's negative. What about number two? Have they got hats?
No.
No,
No,
they haven't.
they haven't.
No, they haven't. They don't have hats. What about number three? Is he a doctor?
No.
No, he isn't.
No, he isn't. He's a teacher, right? Number four, are they dancing? Dancers?
Yes, they are.
Yes, they
Yes,
are.
they are.
Yes, they are. Perfect. Now let's check the answer. Okay, yes, they are. And we're going to check the answer. And you might got 10 out of 10, I think. Yes, because everything was correct. Perfect. So as you can notice, class, you did a great job. We need to be careful when we're speaking and when we're writing, because we have the verb to be two forms, three forms. Remember, we have in present, we have am, is, and are. So we need to take care when to use am. When we use am, class, when we say I am. When we use is, when we say he is, or when we say she is, or it is. When we talk about a dog or any object. Are, when we use are, class.
They are.
You are, they are, excellent. They are.
We are.
They are. We are, excellent. When we say you, they, and we use the verb to be are in present, excellent. So we need to be carefully in this part, because in the first part, we just write that. George, what is George? It's a boy, and when we use a boy, it's he. So that's why it was is. And in negative, because that sentence must be negative. He isn't my brother. George isn't my brother. And that's true, it's not my brother, George. Now, here we have, I am a student. Why am? Because here you see, I am. We are in 10 years old. So are, because we're using we. Here we say we are. What about the book?
Are you going to send this video?
Yes, I'm going to send this video. The books, class. We're not talking about one book. We're talking about 2, 3, 4, or more. So it's plural. So we say the books, so we're talking about they are in my bag. But what happened if I said this, class? The book in my bag. What is the verb that we need to use here?
Is in
The
my
book
bag.
is in my bag. Why is, class? Why, Joshua?
Because we cannot say the book is in my bag. The
That's
book
right.
is in my bag.
Miss, I
Book
have
is in my
a,
bag.
Miss, but también se puede usar the books are in my bag.
That's right. We can say the books are. Why books? Remember, books.
Because it's in plural.
Plural.
Not,
We
it's
can
not,
be talking
it's
about
not singular,
three.
it's plural.
That's right. It's plural.
So
We can be talking
the-
about four
The verb
more.
are, we need to put it in sentence that is that are talking in plural, like books or fishes or
That's
bags.
Because we're talking about plural. So when we're talking about plural, we're going to use the verb to be are because it says the books. If you say the cars are, so it's plural. So you use are. When it's singular, we use is, like that book. How many books we're talking
And
about?
if some
Just one.
and if a person is talking about himself is I am.
That's right. Yes, when
Or
you're talking
you
about
are.
yourself. It. So you need to be careful. Read carefully. In this case, Becky. Who is Becky? It's a girl. So you know a girl, it's she. So you say, oh, yes. Is it even negative? You say isn't or it's not. You can say isn't or it's not. It's okay. Both. Both. Yes. So we need to start it by heart this. The verb to be, the verb to be. And the part here in the second part was the verb have or has. When you use has, class, when you say she has, you use has when you say he has or it has. When you use have, class, when you talk about yourself, I have. Okay, when you say they have, you have, we have, just that, right? You, yes, it, they, you, we. Yes, when we talk about this, it's when you use. That's why you see here that we say you haven't, have got, because you have. We know that we need to use have here. I haven't, that's the negative form. I have not got. She, look here, we didn't choose have got because it's incorrect. We say she has got because we see she has. She has got. Marty, who is Marty? Marty might be a girl or a boy. We don't know. Marty might be a boy, right? So if it is a boy, hasn't got. A boy, it's he, so that's why it's has. My grandparents, look here, my grandparents, it says, have got a very beautiful house. You're talking about two, so it's plural. So we say have got because that means that they have got. My grandparents, we're talking about they have got. So we use this one, they have. If I'm talking about just one, I'm going to say has. Yes? Questions, class? Question about this? Santiago Chavez Calera, any question?
No.
Nope. Marcelo, Isabela, Camila, Fernando, Andrea, Rosa, questions? Mia, Valentina, Valerie. No. Kiara, Gabriela, questions? No. Hermes, Ian. Nope, no question. Clear. Rebecca. No. Joshua. No. Okay, so we're going to
But
finish
all
here,
my
class. If you don't have
questions-
question, it's clear everything. So we're going to finish here, class. Bye-bye. See you next class.
respond all my questions.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. See you next class.
Bye.